Hello ladies and gentlemen and anybody in between, whoever watches my channel. I hope this intro is a little more fun and energetic. I don't know, I'm really trying to bring some energy into this channel, okay? Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is the Finance Queen. My name is Isha and I am the founder of Isha Cosmetics, and I also bring to you guys some really nice, informative, knowledgeable, filled with data, sometimes necessary, sometimes unnecessary kind of videos here, okay? This is my second channel. You guys already know my main channel is Lady Isha, where we talk more about femininity, leveling up, about energy, about lots of things about ladies anyway. But obviously on here we talk money and finances and all the juicy and good stuff, okay? So today what I really wanted to talk about, you know what I wanted to do today? Today I wanted to give you guys some energy. You guys need some rich, wealthy energy, okay? So you can go into 2022 with a better mindset, with a better emotional state, where you just feel like, okay, I am ready to conquer the world and build my empire and actually make it happen, okay? And make something of myself and be known to be somebody on planet Earth. So if that's what you want, then I hope, well, this video does something for you, okay? So my first point, let's get straight into this. Okay, so how do you possess that rich energy that actually will allow you, and this goes for both men and women, okay? I'm gonna get there in a moment with the genders, but energetically you have to get there. So let's get into this energy which allows you to become better, wealthier, more financially free with time as you get into the next year, you know? And I hope that you guys enter the next year with a lot of passion, but for real, you know. It's one thing to make New Year's resolutions and plans and all of that, but then you never really follow up, and then you really never do anything in the next year, and so the year goes by and then you're excited about the next one and the next one, and the cycle goes on until you die. So let's not be about that, okay? What we're going to do here, have a plan, have a strategy, know what are the things that we have to follow, know what are the things that we must actually do and set in place so that the rolling of money starts coming into our lives, okay? And you guys know I like the idea of passive income. I always have. And passive income in the beginning takes a lot of time to actually set up. We all know that, right? I mean, it's not new, is it? By the way, if you want to know more about passive income, I have like listed so many ways that you can actually start earning passive income in different ways. Even if you're a teenager, you can start today, okay? I have a few videos on that subject, which you may watch later after you're done with this one. Don't leave me just yet, okay? Well, first things first, you have to start now setting up systems in place that will give you passive sources of, like, that are sources of passive income, basically, that will generate money even as you sleep. Even if it is just 10 pounds a day, 5 pounds a day, or even 10 pounds a week, start somewhere, you know, whether it's affiliates, whether it's a channel, whether, I don't know, okay? There are so many ways. Again, watch my other videos, you will know, but do something that generates passive income. You can also be somebody who, by the way, I know a lot of people, and there's so many channels that also talk about this, where, and again, I've also done this personally myself as well, where you just invest enough in either properties or rental properties, by the way, or enough in index funds and stuff like that, which again, I highly suggest you do your research on that, look into what stocks you want to invest into and stuff, and then you can, you know, get dividends, which also count as passive income, right? But again, that will be a very long video. I'm not going to get into that today, but it is something that you could possibly start to do today. And as you build up your portfolio and stuff like that, as you build up your money game and your investments get bigger and bigger with time, the more passive income you'll eventually make. So I think when it comes to passive income, always remember this one rule. It's a numbers game. No, it's a time game. So yeah, with time, it just keeps getting better. So start somewhere, start at least from today, and you'll get somewhere sooner than later. Now, the second thing to know is, now, of course, you all see a lot of finance channel, everybody talking about NFT and gaming coins and crypto. I truly believe in those, of course. I do play a little bit of game with those coins and stuff myself also, which, well, thank God, so far I've done okay, but you never know. Again, I'm not an expert on that, so of course I cannot advise you on that, so I'm gonna just leave that part on the experts. But I feel like nobody really is an expert on NFT, crypto and coins, and even the market in general. Like, I don't think anybody really is ever has been like a proper expert because you cannot predict these things. I'm sorry guys, I'm speaking so fast today because there's so much to talk about, but you get the point, right? There is so much data, so much information, so many coins, so many things, so many stocks. How can you predict everything perfectly? And if you cannot predict something perfectly, how can you really be an expert at that? So just take everything with a grain of salt and just do your research and just do what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's stock market, whatever stocks you want to invest in, whatever company it may be, do your research. Like, research the hell out of that company, research the hell out of that coin that you want to invest in, and I think you'll be fine. Okay, yeah, it's all on you. It's on you. Nobody can tell you anything. It's on you. But my suggestion definitely is, since you already know, well, there was a time and era where, you know, for buying anything there was an exchange of goods, exchange of gold, exchange of silver, you know, and then came the coins made of gold again, you know, the same era, exchange of gold and stuff like that. Okay, and then you come with cash, exchange of cash, currency, and then we moved into cards, you know, credit cards, debit cards, money that can't be touched or seen, but it's there, you know. Slowly we're moving to digital stuff, and now slowly now we're moving to something totally new, which is decentralized, all about crypto, NFT, stuff like that. Okay, all these coins, which I'm not going to get into, but you get the point. So what I'm here to tell you guys is, well, we have covered how important it is to have like a system set, or at least start setting up that system that will generate you passive income. And that is not something that will be done today, right now. You will start today. In a year's time, you'll get somewhere. So that's one thing with affiliates. Well, we've talked about that in previous videos. So passive income, one. Number two, we've talked about crypto, NFT, and gaming. All of these things, look into that because, well, they could also make you tons of money if you play the game right. And I call it a game because, again, we cannot predict stuff. So yeah, let's just call it what it is, okay? By the way, don't come for me not to say that stock market is not a serious career, serious thing. Of course it is. So yeah. Now let's start talking about the main thing that will actually start getting you into that mindset that actually makes you money eventually. And you know what that is? That's your energy level. What is your energy like? How are you vibrating like? Like, what's your frequency? Well, of course, this channel is not about feminine energy like the main one is, but here, let's just talk about business finance, which relates to a little bit of masculine energy. Now, whether you're a girl or a guy, man or a woman watching this video, there is one thing I hope that you know, that to masculine energy, there is 7 levels. The first level to masculine energy is where you finally have a job. Okay. The second level is where you have a job, you make now enough money where you can actually take care of yourself and give something to your mommy. The third level would be where you can, now you're on that energetic level where you have a house, you have a car. Now you're ready to take care of a wife and a family and have a family, and you'll be fine taking care of your children also. Then is the next level where now you have a whole team of lots of people working under you. Then there's the next level where you become literally kind of popular, like an artist or anything, you know, where you start getting a lot more recognition. And so these levels keep going, and then you have the 7th level, the last level, where you become a bit more spiritual, where you have so much wealth already that just becomes like, yeah, it's there. Okay, I don't have anything to do to make money today. Like, it's just there. It just comes like a river, you know, it's like this river flow. And by the way, currency is a flow. Money flows in and flows out. It is a flow. It's very liquid. It's kind of like a river, you know, it flows. It doesn't run, it doesn't talk, it flows. That's how we talk about money, right? So understand that there is energy levels to that, to money, to masculine energy also, and they're very interrelated to each other. And coming back to the 7th level of masculine energy is where money comes like river, and you have not to do anything in order to obtain money. It's now you have it. Like, what more could you possibly have? So now what you go after is hobbies, passions, innovation, creativity, anything that you're crazy passionate about. Like, look at the Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos people on planet Earth. Does that make sense? Like, they have money already. It's there. They're on the 7th level. What is there to do now? Okay, let's see. Make this. let's make this. I don't know, all that crazy stuff, okay? They can talk about anything they want on Twitter. They can post anything. They can make any coin kind of dump and bump or whatever. What do you call that? Pump and dump. Yes, sorry, pump and dump. They can just do whatever, okay? Say whatever, speak whatever, create whatever, innovate new things. Even if it sounds crazy to our normal human brains, it's like, oh, what do you want to create? Sorry, what was that? Dude, this dude is crazy, right? So, well, they can afford to do that. They are on that 7th level of energy, you know, and well, it's really difficult to get on that energy level. So let's not talk about that energy level. Nobody's there yet so far that I know, not even me myself. So let's just talk about the middle levels here, you know, the 3rd and the 4th levels. That's where you can actually start making tons of money. Passive income is coming in, active money. There's also something that you do which you're passionate about, which brings in active money also. So you understand me? And do you understand where I'm going with this? You need to get on that level energetically. It doesn't just happen. If you take anything and everything away from Elon Musk and Jesus, because of their level of energy and frequency, they will create more money very quickly, once again, you know, very quickly again. But if you are somebody who is a starter, a beginner, who so much hesitation, so much doubts, doesn't know much, or, you know, kind of scared to even play in dirty waters and stuff, that person is energetically not even there to be on the level 2 or level number 3 or 4. That's level 1. Let's just start there. You got to practice with your little job that you're going to get now as an intern, let's just say. You know what I'm saying? Well, no disrespect, but you get the point. There's energy levels to achievements. There's energy levels to masculinity. There's energy levels to currency and wealth and all of that. Same goes for females also, but that's a different topic and has a little bit of a different dynamics and dimensions, so we're not going to get into that one today. So talking about finances and stuff, let's talk about masculine energy, so that kind of makes more sense, right? So if that person who's a beginner has that kind of energy, you can't put that person in a situation of a person who has been on level 4, level 5, level 6. That person is going to ruin the whole damn organization day number 2. Everything ruined. Energetically, that person is not there, doesn't have the exposure, doesn't have like that confidence, like, I'm here, bring it on. Guys, excuse me for the lighting, there has been a little bit of a technical problem here. Anyway, we shall continue with this video. So you cannot put that person that has not even mastered level number 1 into level number 4 and 5. It's just like kind of like games, right? When you play video games, there is levels to those games. You understand me? The more you're exposed to the games, the more you predict those unpredictable situations and stuff like that, you keep going up the levels, right? So think about this the same in business also. Literally the same rule, the same frequency, the same energy levels apply here also. It's a level, so you have to work at your level and make sure you do best at your level. So rather than complaining about your little job that you have at the moment that you think doesn't pay me too well, just think of it like, okay, this is me playing game on level number 1. I have to get to level 2. Okay, you can't get to level 2 if you are not doing level 1 right. If you're not playing level 1 right, if you don't win at level 1, how are you going to get to level 2 and then to 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 eventually? You can't. So you have to do the first job very wisely, very perfectly, very strategically, and be smart about that. Stop nagging about your jobs. Oh my goodness, everybody. Listen, hustle culture has become very normal. I think I've done a live on this like just 3 days ago. If you see, last week actually. By the time you see this video, yes, that live I did last week, where I talked about who do you think is the real independent person? The one with the job, the car, and the house that has to run to do the job every single day, or the one that has passive income, even if it is less, but everything else is paid for? Fine, we chill, we living, have everything, cool. We don't have to actively go and work for money, even if it means just being home most of the time. Who is more independent? Because that person who is home most of the time probably has a part-time job if they really want to. Everything else is sorted. So them having a part-time job still gives them so much freedom of time and freedom of money. They can take a vacation whenever the hell they really want. But the person who has this active job and on the surface they look like They have the car, they have the house, they have the job. Okay, fine, it pays well too, but wait, can they drop everything and just take a day off? Can they drop everything and go to vacation today for a week? Can they drop everything and go to the hospital because mommy is so ill or whatever it is? Can they do that? Can they always be there at family gatherings when there is something that comes up? No, they can't. So who do you think now is independent? That person ain't even independent at all. In true terms, that's not independence. That's what you think is independence. That's just hustle. That's not independence. On surface level, that's hustle culture, which I think is kind of, with due respect, I love Gary Vee, but I think he has really influenced the hustle culture so much, so badly so, that everybody is just about hustle. Good for you if you believe in that. That's amazing. I, however, just no. Thank you. So you see what I meant with the energy levels? Don't complain about your job. You have to play level 1 right and then get to level 2. There is no other way. There's no other way. Stop complaining. Because what happens is when you start complaining too much, you hardly ever leave level 1 and get to level 2 finally. And now you're complaining at level 2 also. And you will never be able to get bigger than level 3 anyway. You're always going to stay there. Always. Yeah, because you didn't master level 1, you didn't master level 2, you didn't master level 3. You've been just complaining and nagging. That's what kept you so busy. So you're not going to those higher levels anyway. Does that make sense? The ones that go to those higher levels, they mastered everything. Communication, to their mindsets, to their emotional stabilization, to their physical fitness, to their strength, self-discipline, self-awareness. Honey, they have mastered it. You see where I'm going with this? Anyhow, it's just a big passion of mine to read about human psychology and human behaviors and how they function at different stages of their life. So energetically, that really makes so much sense if you look into that. You can only function where you energetically belong to. Whichever level you belong to energetically, that's where you're going to function at the best. So what does that mean? The conclusion is, elevate your energy level. As in elevate, level up, elevate yourself. Elevate. What's your energy like? Is your energy like a boss, or is your energy like that intern that always wants the back seat and never wants to be seen? What's your energy? Does that make sense? And now, last and final point, business discipline, or that entrepreneurial discipline. Do you have that? Like, what is your approach to business overall? Whatever business it may be is irrelevant. What is your approach to business? Is it like really laid back, passive aggressive? Yeah, I'll do this today if I feel like. I'll do this today if I feel like. What is it like? Or do you have a strategy? Do you have a structure that you are like, okay, I need to follow this because this gives you the end goal that you really desire? What's your approach? If your business approach is not very disciplined, we have a problem. And if you have that kind of problem, you can always kind of like consult with me anyway. I shall help you elevate your energy. But when you have the problem, you have to fix that, because business discipline itself is a whole world, is a whole thing, and it's a very serious thing. Somebody who does not have that business discipline can only maybe do a good job where they are told what to do and what not to do. And that's great, by the way. Nothing against people that have a job or that always want to just stick with their job because they're really good at following rules. They don't want to make the rules, and that's fine. They don't have those instincts. They rather function at their best when they're told what to do, and I can do everything. I'm fine with that. Good. That's amazing. There's all sorts of people, and they belong to their respectful positions with due respect. Not everybody has to become the boss, because not everybody's going to be good at that. If you don't have that kind of self-discipline or entrepreneurial discipline to be leading teams, to be innovating and being creative and being productive at the same time, and have your hustle hat on also at the same time, and make the right decision under pressure also at the same time, and still be emotionally well and still be physically and mentally healthy. If you don't have that kind of discipline, you can't really last in any kind of business anyway. No matter what business it is, it obviously is irrelevant. Gosh, I'm speaking quite fast today. Never mind. You get the point, right? That's important. You understanding the point is more important for me. And now I don't want to make this video way too long, but I hope that this video gave you some sort of insights and perspective, and I hope this helps you a little bit also to just just bring your A game. You know, that's all yeah, I think that's the conclusion of this video. All I want you to do is bring your A game and nothing else you need. Guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Isha. This is the Finance Queen. You can also visit me on my website, which is thefinancequeen.co.uk. If you need any sort of help, book me as your coach. I can always help you and consult you. And before you leave the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I shall see you live on Wednesday, hopefully also on Thursday or Saturday. I think I still have to kind of decide my days that I want to do my live sessions, and these recorded videos I do once a week now anyway, not 2 anymore, but just once, because I want to focus more on the live sessions. I like when we have like interactive live sessions where I can answer your questions and stuff like that. I think that's very useful for the channel and it helps you guys also. So yes, subscribe to the channel, become a part of the community, and you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. Yes, the Finance Queen. Take care of yourself, guys. Until my next video, go watch my other videos, lots of useful content on this channel. And until my next video, take care of yourself, take care of